This loser is poor. But he insisted on spending 3,000 yuan a month, but was told by the prison guard that the next visit fee would at least triple. So, Zuo Fan, who was short of money, accepted a mission. He holds a beauty in his arms, but was crushed by a tongue. Sorry, Dad. I still couldn't help you get drunk. Just as Zuo Fan was about to say goodbye to the world, the star meteor pendant on his chest suddenly glowed. At this moment, a pop-up window prompts that he has killed 3 lizards. The God of War system is activated. All the energy accumulated from foraging will be fed back to the host's body at once. Congratulations on getting 100 attribute points. It turns out that the pendant was a birthday gift from his mother. It is said it was made from a meteor fragment that fell on the night. And it's priceless. But after Zuo Fan visited his father, he was going to sell the pendant, because the visitation fee would increase to 10,000. It turns out that Zuo Fan is the son of a trader who had made great contributions to the country. But now he is convicted of treason. 10 years of suspended death sentence only left 2 years to clear his father's name. Zuo Fan carried the stigma for 8 years with his faith, until the day he turned 18. He was qualified to sit in front of his father. According to the agreement, the most terrifying beast fight in history occurred in Donghai City, and the death of my mother. You should tell me the truth. I will definitely clear your name. In his hoarse voice, there was a hint of helplessness and heartache. Zuo Fan, I have already confessed. You leave Jiangmei City immediately. Change your identity and name. Just pretend you don't have me as a father. After all, the taste of being the son of a traitor is not good. Su Fan slapped the table hard. I don't believe you, Dad. You're not such a person. After leaving prison, Zuo Fan glanced at the 4-dimensional attributes in his watch. In this world, a formal lucky warrior. Each data will exceed 10 points. Moreover, he has been stuck at this value for half a year without improving. If he wants to clear his father's name, but the consultation fee became his biggest problem. So Zuo Fan came to the mercenary hall in Jiangbi and walked into the supervisor's office without knocking. Uncle Pang, please help me see. Do you have any emergency missions for me? Uncle Fat silently lit a mosquito coil. Zuo Fan even joined McGee's cave. Even Zuo Fan's mission, the message brought to you by the Starfall warrior, it's squeezed by the body. Moths to a flame, and will surely die. Zuo Fan is self-governing. No choice. Uncle Pang also understands his story. I have a relatively safe level 1 high reward order. Someone offered 20,000 yuan to find a servant. You have to think carefully. But after seeing the 20,000 bounty, Zuo Fan immediately completed his full equipment. Level 1 tasks usually involve sweeping, just helping to explore the way, and they offer 20,000. It's worth a try. Then Zuo Fan glanced at the team's configuration. Not only well-equipped, but everyone seemed to be extraordinary. This is the girl in the team. She turned her head and said, You are the red monkey recommended by Uncle Gao. I'm the captain of this first-level mission. What shocked Zuo Fan was not Mu Yua's. It wasn't the girl's perfect proportions. and her lovely face. But the sword on her waist is actually embedded with a beast box. I know. Only one can be born from thousands of monsters. It's expensive and precious. When the weapon is embedded in the beast box, can greatly enhance the user's strength. The ultimate Starfall warrior's ability value. At least all exceed 40 points. But this girl looks about my age. The 20-year-old ultimate Starfall warrior, Fenjiao Lingmao. It shows how powerful the girl's forces are. Just as Zuo Fan was about to shake hands with the girl, the boy next to her smiled kindly, extended his hand. Are you the cannon fodder recommended by the mercenary guild? From his words, Zuo Fan felt that there was something hidden, and this guy's power is at least at the level of 初级星云. But at this moment, the good uncle in the team said, Duje, enough. It's not shameful to bully a reserve soldier. But the next second after Muji let go, a rapidly rotating piece of paper shot towards him, shooting towards Zuo like a sharp blade. But with his extremely fast reflexes, Zuo Fan grabbed the end of the finger. Only then did he barely relieve the opponent's strength. Is this the power of 初级星云? However, this move was recognized by Mu Music. It seems that Zhao Shu didn't lie. You have the reflexes to be a scout. Uncle Hao said with a smile, take a look at this agreement. Sign it quickly and we'll set off. Before signing, Zuo Fan looked at the other members of the team. The other 3 in the team are all junior Star Masters. Mu Music and Mu Uncle are ultimate star warriors with star weapons. Such a team. They can walk sideways in the first level beast cave. Not only can you rely on a strong teammate, but also earn 20,000 bounty lying down. So Uncle Mu walked to the front of the team. Let's go. After the world changed dramatically, the monster gathering place was listed as a forbidden area. For monsters that have mutated, heat weapons no longer worked. Only weapons made of monster materials can effectively kill monsters. Thus, cold weapons became popular again. Many professions related to old weapons have emerged. The materials on the monsters became valuable commodities. But the once prosperous streets have become a dangerous area for monsters. Afterwards, he was like a scout. Collect information about monster strongholds at the front. But at this time, Zuo Fan went, saw a group of monsters feasting on Yu Shi. When Yu Shi reacted, Zuohan's bow and arrow were already ready to fire. The bow with 8 points of added strength could pierce steel. But it couldn't penetrate Yu Shi's eyelids. Being provoked, Yu Shi was provoked. She immediately chased after Zuo Fan with all her might. Although Zuo Fan didn't cause any damage, the purpose of attracting monsters has been achieved. However, what surprised Zuo Fan was that the speed of Yu Shi's attack was faster than what was written in the data. These guys are invulnerable, and their rules are comparable to a hydraulic press. If he hadn't familiarized himself with the map of the Beast Cave, the reservists had no chance of survival here. Soon Zuo Fan saw the exit he came from. He immediately shouted that Yu Shi was coming. The team members at the exit were already ready for battle. Uncle Rabbit and Day started the battle. With his shield, he made a muffled impact sound. Mu Hanhu held Yushi's charge with one hand. Then he drew his long sword from his waist. Together with Mu Yu, he drew his sword with a powerful strike and emitted 3 sword auras, and easily killed the first fish lizard. Zuo Fan couldn't help but sigh. Following the boss is so easy. With music, the next second he split the last fish lizard in half. An accident happened. The fish lizard didn't die immediately, but preparing for a final counterattack. At the critical moment, Lu Ji pushed Zuo Fan in front of him. Die. Cannon fodder. The next second, a bloody mouth came towards Zuo Fan, causing his adrenaline to surge rapidly. After doing his best to make a roll, Zuo Han shot the hidden arrow he had prepared. The dying Yushi didn't have time to dodge. Mu Yingyu then teleported to Yushi's side. After a blood arrow, Zuo Fan gasped for breath and slowly calmed down. But at this moment, he heard an electronic sound in his ear. First kill. A monster killed. The activation program of the God of War system. Start. Am I hallucinating? How could there be a voice in my head? Then Mu Yingyu commanded Mu Ji. Next, you clean up the monster's corpse and beast. Don't think I didn't see what you just did. The moon rose. Everyone rested in place. Miss Yin'el, I'll take care of the next thing. Anyway, I can't help in the battle. It's okay, the agreement says we should keep watch together. He has a chance to be alone with the rich woman. Zuo Fan was idle and down. Miss Music, by your accent, are you from Jinhai? Why did you come here? First-class suffering and adventure. Music explained frankly. This is the content of my family's adult trial. Just as Zuo Fan tried to get closer, an accident happened. The ground under their feet suddenly cracked. It was as if someone had set a trap in advance. And the hole was dozens of meters deep. They couldn't even establish a foothold. Even the size of the hole was tailor-made for the two of them. After both of them fell completely, a familiar shadow appeared at the entrance. The place where they fell happened to be connected to the subway tunnel. After wearing night vision goggles, Zuo Fan could barely see. He couldn't believe he was so unlucky. The passage was fine. Why did it suddenly collapse? At a height of 30 meters, it was almost impossible to climb up without tools. Mu Yu asked where the subway exit was. Fortunately, Zuo Fan had been invaded when he came. The entire map of the cave. He knew exactly where he was. As long as the road is unobstructed, he could find the exit along the rails soon. But the underground is dark. Mu Yu can make the night as bright as day. It's worthy of being the ultimate nebula. But at this moment, music suddenly stopped. Zuo Fan was still puzzled, but music warned that there was a level 1 monster. And there are more than one. But Zuo Fan didn't even hear a thing. Mu Yinyu's starfall sword on her waist suddenly buzzed. The beast box on it suddenly buzzed and gave a dawn warning. Could it be that he has a sense of the sword? Can only be understood by only the highly talented Starfall warriors can do that. As the monsters approached, Zuo Fan only heard some movement. The next moment, 81 halberds suddenly appeared from the end. Zuofan, you step back. Your strength will only cause trouble. Yeah, facing this kind of praise, the reserve soldiers will die without a whole corpse. In killing the first one, as for Shi, use music to smoothly enter the scene. The sense of sword in this state